Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today's video is going to be about changing the grips on your Smith & Wesson end frame revolver. This includes things like the 625, 627, 629. Smith & Wesson has standardized frame sizes like J, K, L, N being one of the bigger ones. So I have my Smith & Wesson 625. JM edition, Jerry Michalik edition, and the grips that it came with were not the original grips. And not only are they not original, but they're a little bit beat up. You can see here, this piece here is kind of bowing out a little bit. I wanted to replace them. So I bought what I thought would be a good set of grips to replace it with. This is like the standard Hogue grip. And I didn't like this one because it has this piece of rubber right here. It's not symmetrical. There's an extra piece of material here, and it would cover up the JM logo. Now, if the JM logo wasn't there, I wouldn't care as much, but it's covering up like part of it, so it looks just look bad. So I took that off. I'm not going to use this, but I don't know, I have it. And we're going to replace it with something that's more similar to the original grips. Now, this is not perfectly authentic or perfectly original. The original 625 JM grips were like this, very much like this, but it had more of this logo on it instead of, so I guess just open it up, this logo on it. And holding this is quite smooth. It's supposed to be. I believe the intention of these grips is to allow your hand to kind of slide up and down, so you can kind of grab it here and kind of go like that. So you might not get a whole lot of traction, might not get a whole lot of recoil absorption, but the idea is that it helps you go fast. So, see what happens. I don't think I need to read the directions because I've already done this before. So first thing we're going to do is remove the grip screw. Now you'll notice that the grip screw on these set of grips are quite large. And the grip on this grip, sorry, the screw on this grip is quite small. At least the head is small diameter. Keep in mind that different grips are going to have different sized grip screws and those kinds of things, those kinds of fitting issues and matching issues. So very simply just taking out this grip screw. Okay, got it out. And I don't believe these are compatible. See how they're just a much different thread. Now, with the grip screw off, this grip should just slide right off. Oh, there it goes. There it is. It's like dirt and is this chipping a little bit? Maybe over here it's just chipping a little bit, trying to pull it out so the camera zooms properly. So this has been it's not unusable, but it's been a little beat up. So let's get it out of here. And as you can see, there's some marks left over. Now what we gotta do next is take off this. This will just you kind of just pry this off. I don't know what I can show on camera. You kind of just pry it off and it'll. Look at that one spraying out. I'm trying not to bend them too much, but you kind of have to pry them apart. Now, what do we got going on next? Let me change this for a smaller one. This screw is all the way down, so I gotta back this up a little bit. I could probably just take it out. That's there. Let me take this old grip and this old grip screw, put those together. Yeah, these are not the same. It's just different sizes. So that would be pretty easy to not mix up. Put that away. And I don't think it matters which way this goes on. You're just kind of trying to pry this over these two studs, for lack of a better term. Should I do one at a time? Can I do one at a time? I guess I gotta do both. Oh wow, okay, move around now. Might just bend this out a little bit, make it easier. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Okay, that was the hardest part of that. The hardest part was getting that up and down. Now this creates a little bit of an elbow, of a joint here. You got to try to make sure this goes down the channel as best as possible. You see, you got these two studs here, here. It's going to line up with these two channels here and here. And I'm going to try to get that in there as best I can without messing things up. Let's see. Okay, looking good, looking good. Don't want to force anything. That should. Okay, it looks like these grips here are catching on the frame. Let me just pry that out a little bit. Or just kind of, okay. I'm going to try to kind of pop them up over here. Now let's go. It's quite a tight fit. I don't want to break anything. It's too tight. Stop for a second there. So now in true even Steven fashion, whenever there's something that should be very simple and easy to do, there's always some small thing that gives you a little bit of hiccup. So I believe this side plate right here was not on tight enough, so I tightened this down just a little bit. And now this should go on easier. Back in, back on, and having kind of worked these grips up and down a little bit. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. All right. Let's try the screw here. Let's see if it's the right size. I'm gonna start this here and make sure it's going in right. Nice. Okay. Tighten it down just a little bit. Now, that's a handsome set of grips right there. Looks like I gotta clean up a little bit here. I'll try to do what I can with that. How are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, fits pretty good. Pretty good, nice and big. Nice and big, I like that. Like I said, this is the newer Jerry Mitchell logo. The original one that would have came with these grips had like just a big JM that looked like that. These are good too. I like this. Now, keep in mind, this is an end-frame revolver. But this is also the round butt version. There's a round butt version and a square butt version. And the most obvious difference is the square butt version has a cut that I think comes down a lot more, where the round butt has a slightly shorter one. I think there was just a time where the grips just, I don't know, the frames are just slightly different. So this is an end-frame revolver, but it's the round butt end-frame revolver. As if it wasn't complicated enough. So, I like these grips. It's cool. Nice wood ones. I'll try this out. You know, I have the original ones, or the ones that the gun came with, so if I ever want to switch that out, I can switch that out. If I like these, I'll just put them back in this box. Oh. Well, anyway, it's going to be a mess. We're going to wrap it up there. This is Steven from the Even Steven channel. Please all like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.